Groovy.
Hey everybody, Jim here. Welcome back. Today we have another video question, and today's question comes from Vampire Mike at Sega CD Universe. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. This is to my good buddy Jim. What's up, Jim? Just wanted to ask a quick question for his newest video. My question is, what is your favorite Mega CD Japanese release? Over here in the States, we didn't get Funky Horror Band or that awesome looking Shadowrun game, Ernest Evans, things of that nature. So let me know which ones you've played and what your favorite is. Thanks, Jim. Love your channel. Hope all's well.
Okay, thank you, Vampire Mike. First, before I answer his question, I will encourage everybody to go and check out Mike's channel. That is Sega CD Universe. You can guess by the title of that channel what Mike really likes to talk about. He talks about a lot of things, but in particular, the guy definitely loves his Sega CD. Also, by his question, you know that. Mike's a cool guy. I've watched his channel for a very long time, so you can find a link to his channel down in the description. Go and check it out, and tell him Jim sent you. Now, to answer his question, I don't actually have a whole lot of Mega CD games, and I have even fewer Japan-exclusive Mega CD games, so I cannot tell you, like, multiple favorites for the console, but I can tell you at least one that I do like quite a bit, and that is this game. It is Illusion City. And from what I can understand, this is another game that was originally released on the MSX and maybe some other PCs in the late 80s or early 90s, and was ported to the Mega CD, much like Snatcher. And also, very much like Snatcher, this is a cyberpunk dystopian future kind of game. So the characters and settings, again, very much like Snatcher or Rise of the Dragon. So automatically I like that. I'm a big fan of the cyberpunk style and of the late 80s, early 90s anime, not just style but look as well, and that's captured in this game and in a lot of Mega CD games and PC Engine CD games. Early 90s, late 80s CD games are always cool for their anime style cutscenes. So this game, very similar in, I guess, look and tone to Snatcher or Rise of the Dragon, but gameplay-wise, it's considerably different from those games. This is actually more or less a traditional JRPG. Actually, playing it reminds me mostly of Phantasy Star, as a matter of fact, just the way the combat works and the I guess how the battles are presented, where your characters are down at the bottom of the screen and you have all your enemies up here at the top of the screen, and you don't move in and attack per se, but that's kind of how it plays out. You attack, and your little slashes or shots or whatever happen up here, and as they're damaged, they disappear from the screen. So visually, also just as you're walking around in the overworld, again, visually very similar to Phantasy Star. I almost think maybe they kind of modeled this game after Phantasy Star, like maybe that was the idea, that we'll make a Blade Runner, I say Blade Runner, Snatcher style game, but we'll do it in the style of Phantasy Star. And it's pretty cool. Some of the story is lost on me because it's a very text-heavy game. It is an RPG, and my Japanese isn't perfect. But if you've seen a lot of cyberpunk anime or played some of the other games, then you pretty much know what's going on. You play as some police officers. Actually, I think only one of them is a police officer, and I think the fella, he is a detective working with her, and there are a handful of other characters, but you're essentially trying to solve a mystery because there are creatures appearing all over the city, and I believe people are disappearing, and it's all tied into this like weird cult, which again I guess makes it kind of like Rise of the Dragon, because I'm pretty sure there was a cult in Rise of the Dragon too, if I remember correctly. But that's essentially what this is. It is the Phantasy Star kind of classic JRPG version of a game like Snatcher or Rise of the Dragon. It is Illusion City, and it is pretty cool. I like it a lot. I haven't finished it yet, but I do plan on finishing it and maybe even reviewing it at some point in the near future. So there you go, Vampire Mike. I like Illusion City quite a bit. It's a very cool game. Thank you for your question. Again, everybody go and check out Vampire Mike at Sega CD Universe. Let him know Jim sent you. And if you would like to be featured in one of these videos as well, all you have to do is do what Mike did, record yourself asking a question, and then you can send it to me either in a PM here or on Facebook, or even at my Gmail, KidShoryuken at Gmail. You can go ahead and send me that video, and I will feature it in one of my videos. I will answer your question, and if you got a YouTube channel, you get yourself a nice little plug. Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff, and until next time, take care, everybody. Goodbye.